Hey, I wanted to take a minute on this beautiful fall day in Tennessee to just share some thoughts with you in regard to the new project and really the messaging. I was talking with a friend a couple weeks ago and have really been just pondering our conversation ever since. We were talking about a common phrase that I have used so many times, and you probably have too. I've seen it posted on social media. But the more we got to unpacking it, the more we realized it really wasn't quite true. Um, and that's the phrase that God doesn't give us any more than we can bear. I think that probably comes from 1 Corinthians 10:13. It's kind of a twist on that, which says that God will not allow us to be tempted more than we can bear. But in reality, life is more than we can bear. If that were not the case, the cross would be absurd. Um, and that understanding that life is difficult is what drives people to addictions, to workaholism, to distractions and numbing of their pain, and maybe even escaping by contemplating suicide. And that's the whole reason Jesus came, because he knew that we could not do this on our own. And man, that's the beauty of the messaging of these songs. And we have seen such an amazing response to them. And I believe that's why, because in the last 2.5 years, we have seen just our vulnerabilities become much more aware, in our minds. And consequently, we've seen suicide rates go up and addiction rates go up and all of those very things where people are trying to escape or numb their pain. And man, that's why we believe in these songs so much, because we've seen those responses at our concerts and in the conversations following. And so if you've already invested in this, I just want to thank you for partnering with us. And I want to encourage you maybe to share the link on your social media page and invite others to join. We've got 3 weeks left to get this thing done. And if you're considering partnering with us, I would love for you to go ahead and make the investment in these songs. And I say that word investment not because it's like a stock where there's any return financially on your partnership with us, but because I really believe it is investing in the kingdom. I'm thankful that art is so. It's something we can't quantify. We never know the impact we're going to have, and I'm grateful for that, because I don't want to take credit for that. But it is amazing to see and to hear some of the feedback occasionally from hearts that have been touched. And we do know from a more of a quantifiable kingdom situation that every time we put out a new project, that next year we see numbers increase in our compassion children sponsorship. So there is a kingdom value in what we're doing, and I thank you so much for seeing that and joining us on this journey to get it out. Thank you so much.